Welcome to Weight of Fire, where we're going to have a battle report today in hashtag Deadzone is live. Da, da, da. Why are we doing that, Andy?
Oh, because it's great, of course.
And other reasons?
Yeah, because the new Command Protocol's escalation is out, isn't it? How exciting. And we're going to be using the new factions, aren't we? Well, not new factions, the new adjustments. Stuff like that, so the new rules. Yeah, it's going to be good, isn't it?
It is.
So what are we doing? You're in charge.
Well, I'm thinking that I'm going to try and smash it, but it probably won't happen because he's bringing his blue dice.
Well, you've got a reasonable record recently, haven't you?
Yeah, never on camera.
Yeah, I've been.
Fair enough.
One win and a draw.
I've been ill the last few battle reports we've done. I can't really remember much.
Right, anyway, we are going to be playing some Deadzone. We're going to be playing 200 points. What are we playing? We're playing Scour, isn't it?
We are playing Scour.
So that's where you have to grab the items, which I don't think any of us are happy about, really, but we're going to play it anyway. 200 points. What are you bringing?
I'm actually bringing something different for a change. I'm bringing my Forge Fathers.
Not just Forge Fathers, though, is it? It's mostly
all Brokkr.
All
Apart
Brokkr.
from two models that aren't Brokkers.
Go Brokkr, go home, right?
Yeah, damn straight.
Yeah.
Get woke, go Brokkr.
Go Brokkr. Hashtag go Brokkr. Right, yeah, so who are you bringing who's not a Brokkr then?
I'm bringing the Helfather, because he is Brokkr.
He's broken.
That's alright. And I'm bringing.
He's really good at it. Really.
I am bringing someone who used to be broken in a bad way, and is now broken the other way.
That stands it.
Nope.
Oh.
Who could it be? Freya.
Yeah. Yes, she's really nice, isn't she?
She's fantastic.
Great weapon options and pretty handy little fighter in all ways. Actually.
She's good now. Which was a subtle hint that I did a few months back on the Facebook page where it said, you know, Freya is the best.
Always watch out for Ross's less than subtle hints. But so I'll be bringing a GCPS, and I also going to be taking advantage of the new things you can do in escalation because I will be having a living legend in my list. I will be bringing Lt Commander Roca, who you could always take as an elite list in the past, but you couldn't take him in a GCPS list. So I have a normal leader, and then I have Brokkr, who is going to actually boost my tactician dice.
So he's now got a good splat with Brokkr, with extra attack dice. Not happy?
It's good, isn't it?
No.
Well, I'll probably still lose because I think your Brokkr's are amazing. So yeah, we're going to play Deadzone now. So yeah, fantastic. So this is the GCPS I'm taking. I have a Ranger Sergeant there, 2 veterans, 3 normal Corporation Marines, Lt Commander Roca as a living legend, my freshly painted today Medibot, and a mortar. The mortar has a pistol as well actually because I have 1 point left, so it will be able to move and fire potentially if it wants to. And then I have a Strider with a heavy burst laser. And that's it, 200 points of GCPS.
So I have the Brokkr leader, the Chief Brokkr, who has got a 2-handed heat hammer and a medipack, just so that he can actually do something. I also then have a Brokkr bike. I have 6 Brokkrs. I then have Freya, who was freshly painted 2 nights ago, along with the Helfather, who was freshly painted 2 nights ago.
With some really quite special armour, isn't he? What a colour on that. He's buffed that hard, hasn't he?
He's used heat to make it burnish, yeah.
Very nice, very nice. 200 points. Ross won the recon and has got 3 models to move up, so I'll just go through my side and we'll go over to his. So I've used my aerial deployment, but my Ranger Sergeant up here for a little bit of height. Probably going to die quite quick, but anyway. I've got 2 veterans, a Marine, and then my Medibot down here. I've got my mortar in the corner. Roca has scouted forwards up there, and I've got my Strider and 2 other troops down there. And then over this side, we'll come around, we can see that his Brokkr has moved forwards, picked up some ammo, which you can't pick up because he's got these medipack anyway, and the Brokkr's just along about there. Helfather has moved up into a slightly better shooting position. Trike ready to zip around here, and then coming around here we've got some more Brokkrs at the back, including hiding in that building there. Right, so here we go. It's 4 dice for Ross for his command for round 1. Oh, extra activations. You like them? We're rolling all of them. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for you, I think.
I'll have that.
Yeah, because you want to get into combat mostly, don't you? 5 dice for me, using this ability with Roca. So most of that's right. I don't want the fight. I don't want one of the extra activations. Or
You do want the fight.
Yeah, I'll keep those 3 and reroll those 2.
Keep the fight. Go on.
Oh, that ended up exactly what I had anyway, didn't I? Okay, there we go. Alright, move dice to move Helfather up 1, and he's going to shoot down onto Roca with an extra dice. So, he's got a long range on this weapon, and it burns. It's range 6, I think, isn't it?
It is, and it's AP3.
Doesn't matter, I don't want armor.
I'm just letting you know.
So, you get an extra dice for height, and extra dice for throwing extra dice in as well, so you have 5 dice.
Fortunately, only hits on 5.
That's a good thing.
Not for me.
Just
Especially when I roll like that.
Yeah, that isn't the best, is it? 2. So I've just got my normal 3 dice. I'm surviving on 4s though, because he's an enforcer. So he survives them all, but of course he's now set on fire. So he will have to test before he activates.
And then I'll do an extra activation.
Okay, extra activation then for Ross.
I'm going to go...
The reason Ross had to use the move dice was because its heavy weapon is Helfather's gun. So at least he's got some downside to such an amazing weapon. Here comes a trike zipping along.
It's not a trike, it's got 2 wheels.
Oh yeah, it isn't a trike, is it? It's a bike. All I'm filming is your hand at the moment. Ross, what are you actually doing?
Good. Making sure you haven't got a clear shot anywhere, including there, because I've hidden his gun behind that bit.
Okay, that's fine.
He's going to fire for effect on Roca.
Fire for effect. Okay, so 4 dice, hitting on 5s.
It is got weight of fire.
Yep. Three at a minute. 3.
And then the weight of fire.
4. 3 at the minute. 4. So actually, I'm not pinned. But still on fire, of course. We're going to start with the mortar. He's going to fire down onto these 2 Brokkrs in the back here.
Yep.
I can't see them, of course, so I need 2 5s. Didn't get any. So it will scatter, but it won't hit anyone. So what do then? I will leave that, but play an extra activation, and I'll activate Roca. See if I can activate him. So here comes the flames at AP1 on 4s. 2. And surviving on 4s. He's fine. So
And these dice.
yeah. So he activates, takes that off, and who will he shoot first? Well, we're going to try and shoot the Helfather actually. I think we need to try and get rid of him. He's a tough old cookie. So I will have 5 dice for the sniper rifle, of course. I shoot on 4s. Yep, so I've got 5 dice on 4s at AP1, and he's got armor 2 and survives on 4s for the Helfather. So that's my shot. Not much there, just 2 at the minute. 2, so you need to save 1. Oh, that's a wound.
But he has got life support.
So he uses life support now.
Yep.
I'll play my shoot dice, and I'll do the same again. A little bit better, because there's 2 8s at least. 4 hits this time. Surviving on 4s. Saves 2.
Wounded.
1 armor. Yeah, wounded. Okay. That is that. Sniper rifle is heavy, so I can't do anything else anyway. So Freya's moved up here with a move dice, and then she's going to shoot down onto these 2 troops down here. You can just about see them. She's going to use the It Burns option on her gun. So 4 dice hitting on 5s, isn't it? 4s. Oh, she's a good shot. Ouch.
Should have shot that thing.
Jeez, it's going to hurt. Oh, that's out 7. Well, I think there's 2 dead guys here. So first guy.
Maybe not with your dice.
Well, let's see. It's still a lot to go. 3 survives at the minute. 4 survives, so he's still dead. And then the other one, he's dead. Right, 2 victory points. Wow. My ranger is going to shoot on the Brokkr at the far back there. So again, it's dice for the height, of course. It's not a clear shot. So 4 dice. I actually shot on 4s for the ranger. He needs to, because it's just 2 hits. Survives on 4s though. Okay. Survives them. Played an extra activation to move up this veteran. You can just about see through the window down onto that Brokkr in the building. So it'll be an extra dice for the height and then weight of fire. Hitting on 5s though. There's an 8. Doesn't need the weight of fire because he's got 5 hits. 5 on 4s. Saves 2, but he's toast. Ross just moved this Brokkr up here, getting in a better position. Charge up. I've moved this Marine up here, and he's going to shoot down through the window into that Brokkr at the back there. So an extra dice for height. So 4 dice on 5s. 2 hits. Not bad actually. Well done, troops. Oh, wounded him. Ross picked the item up, taking it back towards his deployment zone. I then moved my Medibot up into there.
Medibot. Yeah.
And then Ross has moved his Brokkr, the wounded one, up, which has found an item, which is a frag grenade. I am going to move this guy up here, this veteran, he's in this cube, and he is going to shoot down onto that same Brokkr who's just been wounded. So that will be 4 dice for height. Hitting on 5s with weight of fire 1, doesn't need a weight of fire, so 4 hits. Dead Brokkr.
1 VP.
Let's go move forwards with my Walker, Strider. He's going to shoot on the Helfather up there.
My Jeff.
The reason I'm going to do that is because I've got suppression, so it'll pin him, and he's got a heavy weapon, of course, so he will need to get a dice to do anything useful. Oh, it's got actually not a bad hit. Hit on 5s, 2 hits. Well, his armour will save him. Oh, weight of fire.
Yeah, on reroll.
Reroll one of those. No. Okay.
It's got weight of fire too.
I only missed with 1 though. No.
Oh, loves it.
Yep. Just a little guilty explanation. We were modifying the It Burns shots from Freya and from Helfather, which was a mistake on our part. So don't know why.
Idiots.
We just haven't played for a bit, to be honest. We played loads during playtesting. We just haven't played for a while.
It's burned out.
It burned out. We were a bit burned out. I was anyway. So yes, at the end of round 1, it's 2 points each. Just the troops gone for both of us. I'd say everyone's in good positions. Brokkrs are quite close, chargeable. Got some reasonable shooting positions for me. But let's see. I get to go first. Yeah. Here are my dice. I'm a bit happier with that. I don't want that one. I don't think I want all of those moves either. That's exactly the same again, isn't it?
It's to make up for your bent eights.
Right, what do you get? 4 dice. Oh, your new splats. So splats change for the Chief Brokkr.
It's really good now.
So it gives our model with the Brokkr name, it gives him evade and resilient 1 for the round, not just a turn, so until the end of the round.
I have used that to good effect against Andy in some
in one of our other games, didn't you?
We had a game
really
the other day where I used it to charge into combat with evade.
Destroyed my enforcers.
I really did. It was fantastic.
Yeah. First activation will be Roca, who's going to shoot at Freya. So I'm going to throw an extra dice into it, and I've got the sniper rifle, of course, so it's going to give me 6 dice, hitting on 4s.
Ha!
That exploded out there, so 5 hits.
Boo.
AP 1, which doesn't count. She hasn't got any AP, any armour even. She's tough though. 3 dice survival on 4s, is it?
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Really? Well, that'll be that then. Okay, right. Shoot dice, do the same again, this time just on 5 dice. I mean, people talk about my dice.
That's a one-off, that'll be the only one I'll get.
Oh, yeah!
Alright, fair point.
Oh my... Right, okay, fine. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's no problem. Activated Helfather. You've got a shoot dice, so he can shoot. He's going to shoot at the Medibot down here. So, we're doing It Burns properly now. So, just 3 dice, hitting on 5s. I'm going to whiff now.
Probably.
Yep.
1 hit.
It's AP though, so I do have to roll. So, my armour for a Medibot is
1 with
5.
the shield.
But
And you're safe.
yeah, I've got 1 armour with the Defender shield. I need to roll 5s, but I get resilient 1 because it's a medic. So 3 dice on 5s, and I could re-roll that 1 because of the resilient 1, but I survived it. But obviously the cube is on fire. Freya's going to shoot at Roca, just across there, using the It Burns weapon.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s for Freya. 1 hit. Is it AP on this bit?
AP1.
On this bit? Mm-hmm. Forced to survive, survives. But it's on fire. Activate the mortar. Activating the mortar. I'm going to shoot down onto the truck bike and the Brokkr in the same cube as you turn.
Use a splat.
You can, but you need to decide who you're going to use on.
Using it on the normal Brokkr.
Okay. I think you could wait until I've ranged in before you do that.
Oh, can you? Oh,
yeah.
okay, wait then.
That's why I was pausing there, because so I have to hit the cube first. I can't see it, so I need 2 successes. I do. So I have hit the cube, and now you do it on a normal Brokkr, do you say? Yep. Okay. So that gives him evade and resilient 1. So here's the damage I do to the cube. Just 1 at the minute, but an 8. 2. So the normal Brokkr, do you want to say that one first?
Yeah.
On 4s with resilient 1. So he's fine, and he can make a 1 cube move, and then the trike, also surviving on 4s. 1 point of armour.
Yeah, it's got 2 points of armour.
Yep. So
and it can also
evade. So they get to move around, but they will both be pinned at the end of that. So this was pinned, this trike, but he's now going to shoot at
him.
Shoot at the veteran inside here. Okay. 3 dice on 5s, I think. With weight of fire.
Weight of fire 1.
Yep.
Which I need. Which I didn't.
So
make.
1 hit. Well, I've got a point of armour because of defender shield from the medibot, so get alive. I am going to activate this guy. He's going to move up here. And he's going to shoot down onto that Brokkr in the alley down there. So 4 dice on 5s. Nothing. Over to you.
Cheers, David.
Oh, is it that one? Is it? Yeah. What did you do? You just moved that guy. You moved that guy up there just to grab an item. I moved my veteran up here to clear shot down onto him. He still has the resilient ability though, so I'll get an extra dice for the height, so it's 4 dice and weight of fire 1. There's the 8, and then the weight of fire, 3 dice. Surviving on 4s with resilient 1. So he needs resilient. That makes 1 save, so he's dead. Another one gone. I just moved Dyson back out of that same cube as Roca because I'm worried about them both being in the same cube. Rocca's moved down into the courtyard. He's now going to fire up at the veteran who just moved out of the way. So 3 dice on 5s. 1 hit. And surviving. He's fine. Just activating my veteran to move down there, but of course we need to check for its burns first. So there's the 3 dice on 4s for the flames. 1, I need to survive on 5, so I do. So he can activate and move normally. He comes down, picks that up, and then I'll move dice him back inside with his medipack. And then I will shoot. And I will shoot on the Brokkr in the gully down there. Again with 4 dice and hitting on 5s. Weight of fire 1, 3 hits. 1 survive at the minute. 2 survive, so just wounded.
With the extra ammo.
So that wounded Brokkr's moved up, picked up some ammo, and is now going to shoot onto this Corporation Marine with the extra ammo. So it'll be 4 dice on 5s. Just 1 hit.
Need new dice? Can I borrow yours, Andy?
No, you don't need to, because he's wounded.
Still need new dice.
So wounded this guy up here. I will activate my Medibot. So it's an it burns test for him. Ouch. 3. 1 at the minute. Survives on 5s. Just 1. So
AP is gone.
He's AP, so he's destroyed because he only has a defender shield. So that's destroyed him. He is worth 2 victory points.
Hoorah.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's hoorah.
Apologies, he's worth 1 victory point. So Chief Brokkr's moved in here, hiding out. My Strider's moved forwards to clear shot the trike. So that's 5 dice on 5s with weight of fire 2. It comes the weight of fire. 3 hits on the trike. 2 survives. 2 survives, but he's got armour as well.
So he's fine. I get to evade.
Ducks inside there. He's actually armor 1 on the bike, but he was still fine. So Ross just moved his Brokkr inside that building. I'm just going to shoot down with my Ranger Captain here onto that wounded Brokkr in the open down there. Well, not quite the open, but extra dice for height, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. So I'm on 4s. What's that?
3.
Round 2, it's still 3 for 3. All to play for.
First.
Ross gets to go first in round 3. Let's see which command dice are.
Oh,
lots of movement. I might quite like quite a lot of that movement.
I do. I like it a lot.
Still got a lot of movement. 3 moves and 1 extra dice. See what I get. I don't need most of that, to be brutally honest. I'll keep the wet splat. I'm going to keep one of the activations and reroll the rest. Oh, for Pete's sake. I'm not liking these dice today. They're not liking me anyway. So that's not massively helpful for me, of course. So, fat hands, fat hands, fat hands. Fat hands! So, using the move dice, Ross's Brokkr Chief has come out and is moving into Smash Roca. And extra 5 dice. So, moved in. And has extra dice, so 5 dice, hitting on 3s. I am heavy, so I'm on 2 dice, surviving on 4s. My armour won't count. It's like paper.
And I do have Frenzy 1. And AP 2.
Doesn't matter, I've got armour 1.
Not bad.
Well, that's even better, because I get out of cube.
You're still on fire.
Ah, I'm alright with that.
Right,
I
so
can live with
8.
that. Yeah.
The other 8, and then one of the fails. 4.
Did you do your frenzy then?
Yep.
Yep. 2. So I am squished.
How many VPs?
Because my armour just doesn't count, of course, so he is dead. He is 4 victory points. That is criminal. Criminal. But at least he's not on fire anymore.
He's corpse. I've cremated him for you.
Filled rage. This veteran's going to clear shot Brokkr there. So I'm on 5 dice. Wait, fire 1.
3.
3 hits. Surviving on 4s. Oh, he's dead.
No, he's got tough.
Ah, so he's wounded.
Yeah.
To activate the mortar. The mortar is going to fire onto this little Brokkr in the middle here. Can't see him. So I need 2 successes. Got them. Indirect 4. 3 points of damage to save against. He
2.
saves 2, so he takes a wound.
See where he's blown?
Towards my Strider.
Nothing cool.
Ross stood the wounded Brokkr up and then moved him with a move dice into combat with this veteran. My veteran fights on a 5, so I'll fight back. He fights on a 5 and survives on a 5, so I might as well fight.
4 dice for you as well.
Yep, because you're wounded and you get 4 for moving in. You're fighting on 4s though.
And I'm frenzied.
3 hits from you. 2 at the minute. 2. Never re-roll the dice. Wounded for me. I am wounded. I'm going to shoot for my ranger down onto my ranger captain down onto your Chief Brokkr. Extra dice. So 4 dice on 4s. 3 hits. Arriving on 4s and tough. Tough saves him. Freya shooting down onto
Strider.
the Strider. 3 dice hitting on 4s for her, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 hits. AP 1, isn't it?
It is.
Surviving on 5s. No survives. So I.
Armour saved you.
Oh, armor saved you. I got 3 points of armor.
You are on
Yeah,
fire.
that's fine. That's okay.
Which is what I was after.
Yeah. This Marine's going to shoot down onto the wounded Brokkr down there. With the height. Oh, Jesus. Not going to do anything with that, is he? Oh, no, he doesn't want to go and fight, does he? So moves in, picks up the grenade, throws it onto my ranger. See if he can hit the cube. Needs 1 success on 5s. Gets it. So, frag free. I need to say it's 2 points. My survive is 4 on a Ranger Sergeant. So he survives it, and he had a point of armour anyway, but he does get bounced off the building.
So 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He comes all the way down the deep side, so that's nothing, and then 3, 4 dice at 5s. 2 at the minute. 3. I am surviving on 4s with a point of armour. Oh, now I roll well. So he's not injured, but he is pinned, of course. Activate this veteran and try and break away. So I will be surviving on 5s. You'll be fighting. I'll be surviving on 5s on 4 dice, and you'll be
roll first then.
Fighting. Surviving 2 survives, and then you're fighting on 4s, but with frenzy 1. I'm dead.
8.
So I am dead. Helfather is going to shoot down onto the Strider. Okay, see if he can hit him. 2 hits. AP2, isn't it?
3.
AP3. So I do need to save these. I do. So he's fine. He's on fire again. So I have only got 1 model left to activate, so I'll activate the Strider. So do you want to do the flames for the Strider?
Yeah, sure.
On 4s.
1.
Just 1.
Need 1 success.
So, although my armour stops me taking any injury, it means he doesn't get to do anything, which is slightly disappointing.
Okay.
Track's moved up, and then clear shutting down onto...
2 wheels.
Yeah,
2.
yeah, bike, track, bike. He's got another wheel spare, he's got spare.
Where? It's an inflatable.
This is, it's around his abdomen. Anyway, let's shoot him. Clear shot. Well, they look pretty good.
Fire.
Yep.
And then the 8. Hey, it's 5.
Surviving on 4s. Gets 1 and a point of armour.
But
he is. Oh, yeah, well, so he's dead.
Very dead. Is he 3?
He is 3 victory points. The end of round 3. It's looking pretty bad for the GCPS. It is 10 victory points to the Brokkrs and 3 to the GCPS. Round 4's command dice for GCPS. I am below half strength. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I am. So yet again, another fight. Of course it is, another fight.
I'm not below half strength. I still have my leader.
You do. For now.
Yeah, for now. I'm going to keep them.
That's pretty good. I'm going to activate my veteran here, who's going to clear shot with an extra dice. Yep. Onto the Chief Brokkr. Extra dice for Ross as well. So I'm rolling 6 with Wet Fire 1, hitting on 5s. Wet Fire 1. Of course, 2 hits. 2 measly hits. Fine. I will spend a shoot dice and repeat the same. Almost the same. 5 dice this time.
Ooh, not as good.
With 1 8 there. And then a Wet Fire. Still 3.
Still 3, still enough.
Well, let's see.
It's enough.
It is enough, just. Takes him off. Bye bye, Chief Brokkr. I just moved up afterwards with my last short action to be in the queue where the Brokkr was, and then Ross has activated this Brokkr, used the medipack that fell from my guy, and is then going to presumably go and attack. Yeah, attack my.
So I get 5 dice to your 3.
I will try to survive for what it's worth. None. Dead. Activate my mortar. I've got a lot of targets really, so I'm going to try onto Freya actually, who I don't think I can see.
No, you can't.
So need 2 to range in. Yep, get some indirect 4. 3 hits on Freya.
So I was on 4, she has tough.
So she takes a wound, and she gets bounced around.
Yeah. 7, so she's
backwards
there.
somewhere, directly backwards. Helfather's going to shoot down on the Strider. Two hits at the minute. 3 hits. 2 survives, because survive now on Strider is 5 rather than it previously being 4. but still makes the survive. So it's on fire though, which is the important thing you're after. Needed a wound. It's my turn. The only model I've got left is my Strider, so I'll activate that now.
I've decided I'm not moving it.
Well, you can't unless you've got move dice. Cause
I have got move dice.
Oh, okay, go on.
I'm not doing, but it's not a point.
Right, okay, would you like to do the flames? Because I'm going to activate my Strider.
Yeah.
So on 4s, 3 hits. Going to stop me moving again.
Yep.
Yes. I don't take any damage, but it stops moving. Freya has stood up, moved up here with move dice, is now going to fire across at my veteran. Just 1 hit. I survived it, but I'm on fire.
EP.
Yep, so that Brokkr has just dropped off an item. It's the first one he dropped it back, isn't it?
Yep.
For a victory point. So that's it, isn't it? That's the end of round 4.
Oh no,
we've got a bike left.
and I've got a Brokkr.
Yep, loads of model left.
Yep.
Triker's actually got charging in to fight here. I'm going to fight back on 6s because I'm bigger.
Okay. Use 3 dice.
I'm still going to do it. 6 8! 1. That's all I need.
5s! 1. I use a 5 dice.
Okay.
So it's 3 to 12 now.
Yeah, I'll roll again. Fight again.
1.
1. Here it goes. Oh, it's going to happen! No. Has moved here. Just going to shoot across at my veteran. 3 dice on 5s.
1.
Surviving on 5s. Survives it. And that is the end of round 4. It is 6 points to the GCPS, who are looking very beleaguered. And how many for? 12 for the Brokkrs. Wow, it's going to be a win for the Brokkrs.
Moral.
And 5 command dice for me, just the 3 dice, can't re-roll. Of course it's another fight. An extra activation, which is just what you need when you only have 3 models.
You do it all in one roll.
No, just 3 dice for you now because you've lost your leader.
I still can re-roll. Oops, sorry, that was a...
It was 2 dice and it was a shoot.
I'll leave that.
Right, I am going to activate... Well, I can activate whoever I want, can't I? So I'm going to activate... I'm going to activate this guy. Let's try and see if he can survive. So against the flames, see what they do to him. Oh, just 1, so he's going to survive. He loves it. So what's he going to do? If only I had some shoot dice, that would be really nice.
Because he's only...
He is going to... There's not a lot you can do really, is there? He's going to shoot Freya. He's going to try and get lucky on Freya.
Just got to
2 hits.
Roll any dice.
Wait,
You rolled
fire.
that fast. I didn't get a chance.
Oh, it's an 8. 3 hits. Sorry, Ross, I wasn't listening to a word you said.
I was about to put 2 dice in, but you didn't give me a chance to say.
What do you want to put them in?
Yeah.
Go on. 2 dice to keep her alive. I got 3.
3.
Yep. Loves it. Moved down here. Picked up a grenade, which is useless. I put an extra activation.
You picked up my medikit, I did.
I picked it up and then I looked at the other item, so I've dropped the medikit. And I will do my Strider, who is going to move up here. And shoot onto Freya. 3 dice. Hitting on fire. It's useless. What's the point? Shoot down onto this Brokkr actually, try and take a victory point for what it's worth.
That one?
Yeah. Hits with the 8.
No, and wave
but 2 weight of fire.
3.
2 hits. Only hits on 5s.
That's not an impulse one.
No.
It's enough to not do anything. Okay.
Knocked down.
My turn.
Brokkr standing back up and shooting at my veteran. 3 dice and 5s. Ouch. Dead veteran. Wah, 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 wah.
Only 1 VP.
No, only 1 VP, but it's a third of my army.
Your mortar?
My mortar is going to break away.
Okay, I will fight you.
Go for it.
You get 3, I get 3. 2.
Loads. I should have fought you.
Yep.
Right, and then I will clear shot back with my pistol that I bought.
One that I told you to buy.
Come on, you can do it. 5s! Oh, Jesus. Today is not my day, is it?
Not really, no.
Not at all. We're going to stop playing Deadzone soon because Ross keeps beating me.
In that case, I will use my Brokkr bike, who will clear shot back.
Oh, yeah, fair enough, yep.
Weight of fire. And the 8.
Sweet. Surviving on 5s. Takes 2 wounds.
Okay, and then he
Not
will
enough to kill him, but
move in.
there's 2 more wounds. Yep, and now, okay, combat. I will survive for what it's worth.
So you get 3, I get 5.
Yep. You're fine on 5s, are you?
Yep.
3. Just 1, so 2 more wounds. It's enough to take him off. Bye-bye.
Got 3 or 4.
They are now 3 because the mortars, being generally so good, not so much today, have gone up to 2 victory points. So, wow, I literally have 1 model left. You have Freya and the Brokkr up here and the Helfather left to go.
Okay.
This is the last round. It's all to play for. I could still win. Well,
So, the Helfather.
Yep.
It's going to shoot at him.
Fair enough, let's go for it. 2 hits. Survives them.
Shoot. Same again. Got on 8s. No.
2 hits again. So the AP3 on this is really good, which means he's got a chance, obviously. So he does a wound. A wound is done. Bum, bum, bum. Might be a bit too late to take him off, I think, but he's certainly on fire.
Okay.
Brokkr?
Brokkr will have a go.
Shooting.
Can he get clear shot from anywhere?
Not from... No, I don't think so.
Not
No.
even if it goes up.
So get an extra dice for height, that's all. So he'll be on 4 dice. On 5s. I won't bother rolling against that.
No. Freya.
Freya! What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? I'm not gonna even kill you.
That's pretty true, I think.
Can't even get any items to get through any items, see if they're intel. Pooh.
Not
Times
that
like
moved,
this,
I think.
I wish I had a jetpack. So Freya will have a shot at him.
Yep.
May as well do the pistol because it's the same AP and I get weight of fire. The normal shots.
3 hits.
Anyway.
It's AP1, isn't it? So I do need to survive 1. It survives it, so I'm okay.
That Brokkr does nothing.
Yeah.
That's everything done, isn't it?
And that's it. So, at the end of round 5, the GCPS on a mighty 6 victory points. And what are the... 16. 16
Oh.
points. Wow, not really, is it? I think it's still a victory.
No, not really, but
Yeah. Great, fantastic.
well played, sir.
Oh dear, another defeat.
Not really.
Wow,
Draw.
I think it's pretty much a defeat.
Yeah.
16-6 on it in the end.
It was
Yeah. So yeah, that didn't go very well for me. So I took quite an elite GCPS list, which you can now, because I obviously took a Strider, I took Roca. Roca's like 43 points. And so the Strider, my leader, and Roca was 100 points. So that's quite different for a GCPS list. Didn't really work for me this time because I think the numbers of the Brokkrs, and I whiffed on quite a few rolls early on, which really didn't help.
It's not like you. Your dice normally bend.
Yeah, but they weren't this time, were they? And I think, as with most things, if you get behind the curve early, then it can be very hard to catch up. So I'm not bemoaning anything, but...
to be fair, we weren't. First 2 turns, we were neck and neck.
Yeah, but you were moving up and I wasn't getting the kills, and you got more models. So I think that's where I sort of was losing the tactical edge.
I had more models left, I didn't have more models.
And the speed of your Brokkrs was very good, because obviously when you put the splat on them as well, or on your bike, when I hit them and don't kill them, they obviously evade.
Well, the bike has evade anyway.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But if you put the splat on the other ones, they get to evade, which means that they're usually moving forward as well, or at least moving into better positions. So that allowed you to have that sort of speed, I think. Plus, you brought some very tough living legends. I think they did very well, both of them, didn't they?
Didn't actually kill much.
Oh, I think it burns from both.
It was shutting down things.
Yeah, and although you say didn't kill much, Freya's first shot, taking off 2 of my troops, that took about 25% of my army off in one shot.
But you were also targeting them as opposed to my leader, which is what I wanted. My leader got in. I mean, he died to shoot.
Yeah.
He kicked the living snot.
I couldn't get your leader unless I'd had moved dice at different points. So I was trying to get her round to having a crack at him, but I needed move dice, and then when I needed them, they didn't come up. So yeah, I couldn't manage to do that. It was always my plan to try and decapitate the leader.
If he was still alive, I'd have been buying him beard oil.
Beard oil?
Yeah.
Well, don't really oil, all that fire going around the battlefield.
Beard oil, just to stroke it smooth, but he don't deserve it because he died to shooting.
But I think the Helfather and Freya, well, I should say they weren't brilliant. What they did do...
No, they were brilliant, but they didn't kill much.
No, but what they did do was it burns, wasn't it? So that locked down, and my Strider lost 2 whole turns, actually, despite not taking a wound till right at the end. Because it's that, if you don't...
potential damage.
Yeah, if you don't pass your survives, your armour doesn't help you when it comes to activating, and then you lock down. And Roca did that as one turn as well, didn't he? So, yeah, you took out 3 turns worth from some of my best models. And that's where the real value of it was. Plus, I did kill a few as well. I was disappointed not to kill the Helfather with Roca. Because
life spot?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 1 off, and I had 4 shots at him or something like that, and I only actually got 1 through his armour.
You had 1 shot where I think you completely missed.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 dice, all rolled less than 4. But anyway, such is a dice game.
Indeed. So I actually really enjoyed that. Not just because I was whooping you, but it was the fact that I've took a list that people think aren't viable. And I've not gone the usual Forge Father route either of having a vehicle and having an Iron Ancestor. I've gone with the bike, which in the last turn I used it how it's supposed to be, where I shot at you, then moved in and smashed you. Couldn't do that the first time you went in because obviously he was round the corner and he couldn't see you. But, yeah.
And I think the Brokkrs are really good actually. For exactly that, they're not fast as such, but they're small. They can dip into places. They're fairly cheap, so you can sacrifice a couple, and then when they do get into combat, they're each quite strong.
They're very strong in combat.
I'd have been much better probably bringing a few more grenades or a few more just riflemen probably. But anyway,
should have brought recruits for the future.
And also as well, I don't think this mission was probably great for either of us really, but it worked alright, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a Rebs mission though.
Yeah,
drones.
More models would have been good, yeah, something fast to be So anyway, thank you very much for watching. We've got back to some Deadzone. We'll bring some more as a new escalation, try a few more things out. And a little shout out as well, if you want to have a look at our sponsor, Goblin Gaming. They're a good store, like quite close to us. Fantastic service and a decent discount, and they stock all Mantic's ranges as well. So you can see their details in the description below. And if you do buy from them, we get a little kickback, which is nice. So we can then buy some terrain and stuff so we can keep putting out good videos for you.
Which basically ends up at WolfCon.
Yeah, absolutely, it's going to be WolfCon. So, speaking of WolfCon, should we mention WolfCon?
I think we should.
Let's do it.
What are we mentioning?
WolfCon.
What's it pronounced?
WolfCon!
WolfCon!
So, WolfCon. 31st of August, 1st September, weekend off. It's going to be 2 days of gaming. And it's going to be Deadzone National Tournament.
It is.
Bragging rights if you win that, right? Who won it last year?
Who won it last year? Me!
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Won't win it this year, though, will you?
No, probably not. I can't have my bent list with Adriana anymore.
Deadzone on the Saturday, Vanguard on the Sunday, plus we'll also be having Dreadball on Saturday night, and we'll be having the Kings of War RPG guys coming over as well, because they'll be in the middle of their Kickstarter hopefully, so they'll be around on at least the Saturday.
I want them to be around on Sunday.
Oh, it might be. And we're probably going to have some slightly interesting Deadzone stuff on the Sunday as well, with some bigger games, I think.
We're not doing Donk Zone like them frantic games, are they?
Not Donk Zone.
Good, because it was
we're not doing that. We're doing something different.
It was just me and Richard trying to herd cats.
Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Check out Goblin Gaming, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.